Well, hello everyone. We are back once again, but this time with a little bit of a surprise. Probably both to you and definitely to me. Because as you can see, we're playing Horizon Forbidden West. However, this is technically the first and last time. And the reason I'm saying that is because we are at the ending. We are at the end of the game, and I just felt like I wanted to stream this moment because when I first got this game, it's when it launched. Surprise. Not really, I can imagine. Because it came, if anyone remembers, it came out literally a week before Elden Ring came out. And because of that, everyone kind of just dropped this game, me included. However, I never got the chance to come back to this game until pretty recently. I was playing it really hard for that week, trying to beat it, but because I am who I am, I kept doing side missions and I kept exploring. As an example, this is what I've got going on, at least on my map right now. And us at the end, I practically have completed everything that I can. These are just crafting stuff. Did every single contract. Did all the hunting grounds, melee pit, arena, rebel camps, and everything. Just even like the collectibles. I got a pretty decent um, armory, I guess. Some pretty decent equipment. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to just finish this game finally. I I don't remember when the last time I neglected a game this hard. But for good reason. I was playing Elden Ring, and then afterwards, if anyone remembers that year, so many good games were just coming out back to back. Um, I was playing Elden Ring for a long time. I put a bunch of hours into that. There were some things like in the middle there that I ended up just switching over to, and playing games with friends and whatnot. And then God of War came out, and I don't know. I never got around to playing this game again, but I I'm pretty glad that I did. This was something that was always kind of like in the back of my mind, even when I was playing the most recent games like Dead Space Remake, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and even when I was doing like the run back on the Souls games. But now that I now that I'm here, it's just I don't know. It's a good feeling. And how do I know that this is the ending? Well, first of all, I had a pretty good feeling based on what has been going on in the story. Which, by the way, like I'm not gonna really go into the full like recap of what we've done in the story, but I have kind of like looked it up, just a list of what the main quests are, and I saw Singularity was the name of the last mission, so I'm like, okay. I was originally just gonna do this on my own, off stream, but once again, I kind of just wanted to celebrate this and just remember this moment. The only thing that I will give some context to is that we lost a homie, and that's whose grave this is right now. So I guess in story perspectives, this is all you really need to know. That and we're fighting humans who came from another planet like 1,000 years ago or something like that. Or they left Earth 1,000 years ago, and those same people using like incredible technology have become immortal, and they came back to Earth and they're trying to conquer it. That's about it. Nothing too crazy, right? Oh boy. Oh, we
Hey,
also have a
Mr.
clone.
Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
on, let me make sure my sound is okay. I've been talking this whole time.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
Lance Reddick.
I'm glad
RIP,
it's there,
RIP, man.
actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Damn the
I
hostility.
doubt you asked me for that kind of
Jesus.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is,
I'll try to
I
not
can't
talk too
actually
much
get us into the base.
when there's dialogue going on as well.
But she can.
Oh shit.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
There's definitely some tension going on here.
Oh, no. You first.
Man, we lost Lance way too soon. What I'm curious about...
Control room, so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
What I'm curious about is if he has done anything for the next game, or what they plan to do with his character.
Focus. It's pearls. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Zanok, they're safe. The future's up to them now.
I
do
guess
wish
just some
they'd drop all
recapping.
the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, it is not a battle I am going to win.
I'm just curious, are they gonna... Is there repeated dialogue here? Oh wait, hold on.
I failed, Varl.
Okay, there we go, yeah. So as long as there's exclamation mark
I
there,
should have pushed harder. I should have done more.
they're just gonna continue dialogue.
I'd give anything to have him back.
There we go.
When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
I've only been going through a couple of things, I guess. But, hello? It's not letting me examine dependent. Alright, whatever.
Did you see Katalo's new owner? I never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh anymore.
What's going on here? Oh,
I see
okay.
you've got your new arm ready to go.
Oh, and he customizes his arm too and everything?
It still
Damn.
feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
I'm glad we ended up doing that. I wonder what would happen if we didn't get him the new arm.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the
Because
Grove.
that was a side mission. Would he have just
How are you holding up?
Gone anywhere with his nub?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Oh, buddy.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I think what I'm just gonna do, I'll talk to
good.
everyone once. I'm not gonna
I
go
can
through the
only
entire
imagine.
like dialogue wheels that's going on here, because look at all this. We're gonna be here for a while.
I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
I'll just interact with them once. If there's like a special option or something.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Sure, I guess this one. Because everyone has training and companions as an option, but yeah, if it has a unique one like this, I'm
Thoughts
gonna
on our
use it.
new Zenith acquaintance?
Just
I'd
one
say
and
she
done.
smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different.
Alright,
I have to go.
that was quick.
I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
What about you, Alva?
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost.
Well, yeah,
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here.
look at this one.
Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right.
Of all things, it's just been like, alright, let's play Strike. No.
You, talk to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so.
Sus.
Well, let's hope.
But I guess we'll see. Yeah.
I better get going.
Well, you know where to find me.
Very sus. Where did the other two go? Well, I know Beta, she's she's kind of kidnapped right now. Oh, wait. Let me craft something real quick.
Did you need something?
Oh, okay, this is where you are. Yeah, I mostly have everything done. I think what I'm celebrating a lot about this too is that I've done everything to the point that once I finish the game, or this last mission, I'm actually going to be getting the platinum.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not
It's
a
better than
chance.
you, dude.
I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Damn it.
Since you turned this into a waiting game.
You know what?
And as it seems you have found...
I know I was on his
modest
one and done rule,
success,
but I'm
perhaps
sure
I'm willing to be generous.
I'm sure this is the only time we're going to be able to talk to him. Damn it.
Okay,
All right.
so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the
I mean, this
sons
is
of
good for
Prometheus,
anyone confused about
armed
what's
Regalla's
happening with the
rebels
story.
with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Oh my goodness. I went through one dialogue and so much more like popped up.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone
You're a
of
snake.
Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regalla and the Tenakth.
Sarah was the
Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army.
head of
You
the
wanted to see
rebel
Meridian burn
outpost.
as much as she did.
Like, once you
And
take
so
those
a
all
partnership
out,
was
you
born
fire
out of
Sarah.
thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
This is really helping in terms of doing a recap.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
You see, like...
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Nah, I'm interested.
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have
Dude
scraped him
became
into
like...
a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did
Pharaoh
with
became
Hades.
like a blob.
For a start.
A living blob of flesh.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes.
I've actually thought about
About
something.
your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know
Nah.
a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
I gotta agree
Oh,
with Silence on
feeling.
this one.
You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
I gotta agree on Silence though. I do not trust this lady.
I watered those plants. I just know they meant a lot to you, and well,
I wonder what Tilda is. Like, am I able to talk to her, or is she up by Gaia? Oh, interesting.
This place
Oh
smells
my
wrong.
god!
No sand or wind, only cold steel.
I was not expecting you to be down here.
And the others up there. Your squad.
Yeah, I spared her, by the way.
As for this base, it may not be what you're used to. But it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Cool. Oh my goodness. Alright,
The whole
more
time
details.
I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dork, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example.
She was a really cool fight.
It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance. No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tanakh.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls.
Halo,
Their
you don't have to look
domain was
the way she's
ours for
pointing.
the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal.
I feel like this conversation is
He earned
gonna
it just like any Tanakh.
turn her into an enemy again.
It was an insult. No outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
Oh my goodness.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared with Hikaru?
It goes on.
The quivering priest bore a message from their new
And answers
king.
a lot of questions though.
No
But
more war. No more raids.
damn, like think about it for a
Suddenly,
second.
the
We'll
Karja
probably be like
wanted
30
to
minutes
talk
in.
peace. An embassy at the very fortress
been
we
talking.
tore down. A true Tanakh would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy
True.
was just another sign of his weakness.
But
I vowed
But I
never
spared
to
you.
rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
true, everyone would have been screwed if we didn't come.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Asura Sarah and her sons of Prometheus.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you
Wow.
trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her. But she spoke with the same burning hatred for the Karja. And she offered me the chance to run them down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so.
Kind of.
What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Kind of, but not
Had I
really.
killed Hikaru and become chief.
Because there's no run mechanic or
These
fear mechanic in this
scenes would
game.
have been the first of the tribe's victories, but because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. The tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tanakh won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win.
Arrogance. Complete
Are you
arrogance.
really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
Yeah,
I
really?
failed
After
to
everything
kill
you said?
Hikaru, failed to eliminate you? No Tanakh would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
She just wants a good death at this point. Respect
Alright.
it. I
I guess we'll
respect it.
both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun.
Wow.
But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the Ten.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Can I just go ahead and say that the armor in this game has been pretty incredible with what they've been able to do, like making the armor both like tribal but also like futuristic.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
Oh.
There's more machinery in here. It might have had something to do with the facility's operations. Looks like a power cell could fit here.
Oh, I'm stuck.
The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if that's it.
Oh, I got it. Wait, do I? Yeah, this was just a dead end. Okay, I remember this. Will this just... Perfect. So I was just thinking right now that, oh, like, I thought I would have to pull the power saw off out of here because that's what I had put it in to open that door in the first place. That door was locked earlier. But no worries. The power saw just spawns right back up top there. Now what the hell does this do? Are you starting to get why it took me a long time to beat this game?
Okay, my console has power now.
Oh.
From the looks of this data, Hephaestus tried multiple times to hack into the repair bay.
Okay.
But doesn't look like it succeeded. Oh. I guess this must have been Beta's private room.
Oh. Sweet, Aloy. Oh.
If you were listening to this, then things didn't go as planned at Gemini.
Interesting.
I know you'll keep your promise. Which means I must be dead. Well, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? But what's happened since you found me in that ectogenic chamber? Thank you, Aloy. You've been my shelter. And I would risk it all again to be by your side. I know you'll find a way forward. That's what you do.
I'm sorry, Beta. But I'm getting you back, no matter what it takes.
Yeah, I won't read all of this. I'm just gonna skim through it. Originally, before I even came down here looking for Tilda, I was gonna say that I wanted to find something.
I'm gonna clean my gear.
This way. I'm gonna go do something real quick. And then I'm pretty sure Tilda's waiting in the main area with Gaia. But I want to go here. Cause I want to paint my face. Oh, by the way, I did get I did get all the totems for God of War, the references and everything in this game. So if I wanted to, I could have Kratos' ashy face and the Mark of War. But I think I'm gonna do either Nora Warrior or the Death Seeker. But I'm more leaning towards this because I feel like this is more an honor for Varl than anything.
Glide in.
Okay. Quick detour. We're getting back to it. No biggie, right? I wanted to do something cool there, but it didn't work out. Because you can launch up in the air when you do that, but it just made me grab onto the nearest like rock. I just kind of want to shoot up and land on the edge. I hope Tilda's in here. Tilda is not in here. Do we know if... Oh, wait, hold on a second.
This must be from the cool route. Between the Rockbreaker and the Slitherfang, Regala really wrecked the arena. I'm glad her rebellion is finally
There she
over.
is.
There
Now
you
Hikaru
are.
and his people can move forward.
Oh, you grabbed your painting? Wow.
Well done, Aloy.
Alright, last person to talk to
Despite
before going to the last mission.
reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were
What?
together for a time.
I'm eating a watermelon right now, and holy crap.
Okay, so... what happened?
There was
an
tension.
I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more.
This is hilarious because this game has just been Aloy rejects everyone, the game.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's
Elizabeth
dream.
is like the
It's
same way.
what,
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake
Second chance at
leaving
what?
Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Oh god.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity.
This is funny. Like at the
I'm
end,
not
it's just
proud of it.
huge exposition
But
dumps.
complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
I feel like the last time I had to deal with long dialogues like this, or dialogue options, and me just clicking every single one of them was
Why did
probably
you make
back
the
in
data channel look
The
like
Witcher
your
3 or
house?
something.
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, Some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
At least it gave me all the
I've
dialogue
wondered that
options
for 1,000 years.
instead of me just clicking one and it gives
She
me
was
5
brilliant.
afterwards.
Visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me.
Wow.
I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance
Oh yeah, I forgot Gaia was also taken too.
There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it
doesn't
functions,
bother me. I see it as contingency.
It will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric
Only
and
10?
Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Damn.
So, Eric... was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him.
Yeah, I
Though
would just
I'm
kill
sure
him immediately.
He'd bask in the adoration.
Gerard.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed
Buy
himself
more
to
money
be a
with money?
refined patrician,
Makes
able to
sense.
maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones.
That
When
means
we
he's dead?
established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth.
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
Yeah, we turned its lights back on and everything.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I think
Oh,
he
wait.
Stand when we lights
No,
and
that
while
was an
other
accident.
he flung
Lights, camera,
somehow
action.
he would have been
Okay.
When Beta
Verbana.
escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena.
Verbena. I said
Who
Verbana.
was she?
a dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's
She was just there
members
for the
who
vibes.
amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Wow.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
And
Okay,
any others?
so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess.
I got that much.
All selfish and ruthless to the core.
Also,
Most, but
seems
no,
like I've gotten
there
that
were a
much.
few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
I mean, you guys... I think you guys did enough. You guys did enough damage. There was something I wanted to, like,
Why do you
revisit
think
here.
Elizabeth...
I've wondered that for a thought. She was brilliant. She cared
It was
so
something
deep,
the
but it also felt
Aloy
she
said.
never won. I think sometimes I wonder it.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth
Yeah, back in
back
the
in the
proving
proving
lab.
lab after far.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
I just wanted to revisit that,
Not who I...
that little detail,
Okay.
because,
I'll
hold
let you
on.
know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
When I had last played this game, it was around the point where I had to get the 3, what were they called?
This console. There are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. Maybe one day we can access them.
I trust everything is all right.
After we get Gaia and Hephaestus back.
Yeah, everything's fine, don't worry about it.
Just you wait, Farm.
The
We're taking those space slugs down.
I forgot. I'm trying to think exactly what Gaia had called them, but pretty much like the subcategories, whatever. I think I can probably find it here. It was pretty much like these ones where you had to get like the three. I really don't remember what they were called.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together.
Well, what I was gonna get at that point was that.
But is there anything I should handle before that?
No, nothing. Besides just changing the scenery, I guess. I'm gonna change it to this one. But what I was gonna get on that point is like when Ayla was mentioning the proving lab of that's when she saw like Elizabeth's recording. That was during that week I was playing this game. Before Elden Ring came out. So I just did not remember that detail at all. I was like, wait, what? Because again, by the time I got to the point where I had to get those 3 like sub factors or whatever for Gaia, that's when I stopped playing the game. So when I came back, I had to still get those 3.
Alright, people. I need you up in the control room, right away.
Subordinate functions, that's what they were called.
Okay, everyone.
Jeez.
We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth.
Oh, the background went out.
Now,
What the
it
hell?
might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not.
I was trying to set the
We've got what
mood.
it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest.
Aaron, I can hear your music playing. Turn it down, dude.
I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know
Just
when
go
you
to
need
the-
to.
What? Okay. Oh, okay.
Once inside, our goal will be this
Just go to the back door. That's all.
the launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need
Make
a
Aaron
strong
do it.
back.
Carry
Yep.
stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm your guy.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If
Don't
only
we
had
have-
an army to fight them.
Yeah, I was like, don't we have a Festus
I've
or?
got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in.
This is great.
Where's the best place to rendezvous?
Built a team
On the
with
coast, just
3
across
people
from the
leading
island.
it who
Once
don't
there,
trust
I'll
each
show
other.
you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Damn, Regala. Regala's the mask
You
looks
too?
sick as hell.
A minute?
Oh. Some planning?
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go
Just
over
find a way.
all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Sans is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
Well, I'm
I'll
glad.
do my best.
I'm glad Aloy picked
Keep
up
her
on that.
safe. Okay?
On my life.
Hopefully not. I actually like Kotalo. Out of everyone, I think I like him the most. I already talked to my companions.
Remember, we need to get Sylens back into the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle with you, I promise.
I'm really not gonna be talking
I hope
that much. I just
everybody's
want to
ready
see.
for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks.
Anything? No. Got
I
it.
should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
Oh,
What is it?
okay.
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So,
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
Yeah, I don't think we have a say in that. Do I really have to talk to everyone?
We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals. From the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Alright. I'm leaving it off at that. I'm gonna go straight over there and kick some ass. If I don't get stuck. Alright. I'm excited. That whole conversation, or all those conversations that literally took up an hour, was literally just explaining the entirety of the game. So if this is your first time being exposed to Forbidden West, just know you don't need to like watch this ending to really know what's going on with the game. That's about it. Literally gave every single detail of what was going on. Exposition, everything.
I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Yep. You'll be locked in a singularity in an open world, being unavailable for the duration of the quest. Meaning, it's time. No way back? Oh man, just giving you extra confirmation. Like, hey, you sure? You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Let's do it.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point.
I'm streaming
It's
this for a
time to
reason.
rescue
It's
Beta and
to
Gaia.
beat this.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
I
not
killed
far
them.
behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Squad. Squatted up. I did notice, which is pretty cool, how we pretty much have like a member from each tribe.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Listen, take what you can get. Oh, I thought that was me for a second. I was like, did I fall or something? Trying to load in. You know how sometimes games do that?
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important.
Huh.
Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
We're keeping
There's
a close eye
sensor
on her.
node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy,
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
as long as you hold up your end.
We got you.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Hey,
Get to the
we're
launch
finally
tower
here.
As quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
I made sure to stock up on everything, but it's nice that they're giving us stuff anyways.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Oh, hello.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
I could shoot off that heavy weapon and use it.
Don't get that stuff on you. Bottoms up. Keep them coming.
Come on.
You got a big spot. Hey, look. Let's crack that. That's some better.
I'm trying to see if I can get rid of that. I'm trying to get the cannon off of them. Ah!
Look at that thing spinning around. That's the quick way to take it down. Over here. I'm coming for you next. I think we got it.
Nice.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
I don't think any more is gonna pop up. I am playing this on normal, by the way.
Might get us through that ridge.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm just
climb up to
looting.
it.
I know, I'm just looting. What is a Ravager cannon here? Give me that.
We should move on.
Aaron? Okay, so where are we going?
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider.
I guess I'll find another way across.
Oh. Just jump, man. Come on. Oh. I mean, I guess you...
Hey,
oh.
you swim. I'll stay nice.
I guess Aaron can glide in his own way, right? Did you see the way he jumped across? Hello? Come on.
Can we please leave the cave now?
Alright, come on, Aaron. Aaron. Making a D silent.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight? You choose.
Acid ammo could help here.
Now we're always fighting.
Oh! I heard that crunch from here. That's the weak spot. And again.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing!
Oh, I thought I dodged that.
Aloy. Oh, it looks like Zoe's giving us some supporting fire. That's alright, I got this.
How's that was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
You gonna let him talk that smack to you? Anyone else gonna come in though? And I like just finding
Tired yet?
mobility after I get through a fight. It's like, oh, by the way, you could have done this.
Yeah! Clear those weeds.
With who?
Hey. Just here.
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Oh. Okay, if you say so.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead ones handy enough.
Alright.
Remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
Ooh, something's going down here for sure.
More specters. I'll attack when you do. Hit it again!
Come on.
Ah, come on!
Let me just mark the stuff real quick.
Keep this going! Stop! Take it!
Ooh, I got something for all of you. I got something for all of you. I hope you're close.
That's it! Keep at it!
You suck. Taylor, what are you doing?
Hey, it's burning up! Hit the weak spot! Hey, you wanna fight the Vanguard?
Come on, let me grab this.
I think that's all of them.
And another one down.
At least. Let's push on.
Dude, we're just going crazy.
A little.
We're going crazy. I should pay more attention to these bodies, these machine carcasses laying around, because they definitely always have weapons next to them.
Here, up this rock.
Not that we need it, but just trying to have fun, you know?
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Well, I'm trying not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You alright?
Sort of.
How did you get here? Come on. Oh my goodness. Get away from me, dude.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters?
Well, we won't fight at once, that's for sure.
Well, I hope that one that I just alerted behind me isn't gonna come over here. Whoa! The heck was that?
Pick that weapon up. Give it a break.
Come on, I just want to shoot off. Yo, Aaron. How are you still shooting me?
Got it.
Come on, up the slab.
You guys good up there?
Aloy, Alma and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Hey, you want me to hit you again? Hey, Aloy!
What? What do you want?
I'm waiting for you!
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
I'll take them on.
Those specters, you better do it now.
I'll take them all on.
Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
So we got slaughter spines and thunder jaws on our side.
Inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Let me just say that I love the inclusion of the slaughter spines. Slaughter spines and stormbirds are probably like my favorites to fight right now.
Come on. Let's get to the
Look at
launch
that.
tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
I think we're already there.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps, with the Apollo database.
Oh, true. If I remember correctly, I think they said that the Zeniths have a copy of GAIA, like
I just have one.
completed
What is it?
GAIA too.
We had to do all this climbing.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that has made it nice and easy.
I could prime it with plasma ammo.
I don't have plasma ammo. I mean, I could switch.
It's here when you
It's
want
gonna
it.
hurt me.
Live long, kill your ass.
Oh. feel good. Whoa! I love the dodge on this weapon. It gives me a lot of iframes. I think I'm good behind right now.
I need some help here.
So long as it's something like that, I think I'm good. Woo! Where's the other one? Holy crap. Oh, I just want to get you cannon. Can I? Where's the cannon? Is that right
Save this dead out.
Whatever. There's something around here that I could probably get instead.
Now we're talking.
The cannons are available. Give them to me. Please. Man. Whatever.
Get clear of the blast. And they went boom.
You should be done after this, right?
Come on, front load.
I'm enjoying this chaos right now. What I wasn't enjoying though is how it didn't give me access to the cannon. This one is though. Ridiculous. Ah, okay, there's a ravaging cannon right there that I could have used.
This way. I think they can handle it.
What do you mean big jump? It was like hardly a jump.
To the right, I think.
It's barely a jump when you can teleport, Aaron.
And now to the
God.
left.
Well, you're directed to the left. I'm going to the right. Good views, good views.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
By the blood of the Ten!
Regala! This is why I saved you. Let's go.
If you need it. It's not fear.
Oh, whoops.
Aloy, for you.
I'm done it.
I missed. I'm not timing that correctly.
I'll take this one.
Covered in an acid.
Get the
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm always full on health. Oh, we're building up a squad here? Ah, we got Silence with us too. I thought Regala came down here. There she is. No, okay, we don't have to go over there. What's up?
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
You know, now that I see the Sunwing, I realized that I was able to call my mount this entire time. Not that I should, but you know.
Come on, let's go.
They actually have Regala part of the cutscene. Wow, so this whole cutscene would have been deleted. Would have been non-existent otherwise.
This is the death I was promised.
Yeah, I think it was.
Go!
Wait, what the hell happens here if we don't have Regala?
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms.
True.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
You giving me things to sell? Like, yeah, there we go. It's like, this is the last mission. If you're not gonna give me nothing but legendary stuff, then give me things for like crafting and potions and whatnot. Don't give me a watch.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss.
Who else?
Tilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up.
Could you have powered it up like
Stay
earlier though?
still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us.
You couldn't have had that
Face it.
ready?
You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our
Well,
faces.
it's a good thing they're arrogant.
One minute more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing.
Yeah,
Fine.
she's right over there, guys.
All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Wow. That's what you guys get. Oh. Oh.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see
It's not so bad.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
One weird, like, Avengers is going on here. What?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Alright. Cool
I gotta
montage.
get to the top of the tower.
Good luck,
and free
guys.
Beta.
Aloy, we're... Time machine fell. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can.
Do the best you can. I'm gonna loot. What is this? Okay.
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
I guess that's to call the elevator? Oh, hello! Come on, Aloy! He doesn't have a shield on.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
Ah, classic. Grab him by the throat and don't stab him. Oh, and then throw them instead? Classic. Classic villain arrogance going on here.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
But all good to...
Can I scan you? Ah, there you go.
These aren't training guns.
Holy crap.
You ready, little man?
I'm taking you down! Felt that, didn't ya?
Come on, come down here. Ooh, you get stunned?
Whoa. I can't let him catch me.
Not much about your shield, are ya?
Are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Oh, let's go.
He's almost down.
Oh, yeah!
Come here. Come here. Come here. Just come down. Come down. Come on. I'm right here.
to hurt.
Ah, that felt good. Ooh, she deserved that. He killed her boyfriend after all.
Right?
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go.
Can I loot him?
Rescue your
No.
sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Wow, I don't even have to like use much resources or anything. Yeah, I could have been running around all of this. They gave a lot of space. That was fun though. I really enjoy when whenever this game tries to make you focus on like the melee aspect or close combat. I think like if they in the next game, if they want to like make the gameplay loop more fun, they should focus on the close quarters combat a bit more. They did that in this game, but I mean I can shoot a bow and arrow so many times. They at least like added more weapons too to help with that, but again I don't know. There's something that feels good about the close quarters combat. I find more satisfaction over to hit something in the face rather than like shoot it, you know? Bye, Zoe. Enjoy that.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there.
Cuts off the music. I just wanted to switch back to this, that's all.
I have to go. I almost have him.
What? Aloy, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Don't do that again. Come on. There you go.
Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
What?
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alba? Alba! Maybe Baron can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
Maybe Nemesis is what they're referring to, the like the cataclysm, to force them out of their planet. It's really the only thing I can think of for that.
This is it.
Oh, this is it. Okay. this for a bit. Sustain burst, spread blast, ultra shot. Yeah, let's go with ultra shot. Power shredder or triple shredder? I think I'm gonna do this one. Triple notch. Yep. Okay. What about skills? Power shots, right? I was contemplating either doing that, power shots, or overshield. It would feel ironic, wouldn't it? They take down their shields, but I have my own. Yeah, I think I may just do this. Cause the thing is, like, I'm playing on normal, so power shots may be a little too OP. Oh, okay.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
Tilda, what haven't you been telling us?
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical.
Well, I guess we found our enemy for the next game.
Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Oh my goodness. Ow.
I see you've been
I'm
busy.
saying Alvo.
And you've been
You're that
lying.
guy.
Nemesis. What is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
You literally made the same mistake.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us.
Jeez,
including
man.
denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars.
No.
And with Gaia, we'll create a new world.
We
Together.
literally just fixed Earth's problem
Where that
right now.
monstrosity could never find us.
And you're bringing another one to us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy.
Oh, hell no.
But her best possible self.
Oh, hell no.
So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now.
Lady, you don't have a
forgive
shield.
me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda.
Yep.
Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Oh, okay.
Take cover! Get to the door! Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
Do I get a mech? Oh god.
I've heard that before.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
I better scan that thing first. I gotta get through all that armor
Yeah, I
before I
will.
can do some damage.
Can I use any of your weapons? There you go. Wait, what are you weak to? Okay, got it, got it. Wait, I just want to make sure.
You can only endure so much.
Stop flailing.
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Oh. Okay, that was a delay.
You're not taking me, Tilda!
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I can endure. You cannot.
Whatever you were gonna do there, stop it.
I gotta wait.
Sorry. I'm just gonna switch to this real quick. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'm getting this.
Target active.
Oh!
Excuse me.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Tilda, you are getting your shit rocked right now.
I'll shut you down. Oh, that thing's fast.
Ooh, come on. Stay still just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Armor's up!
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy!
Well, that did something.
Oh, that was sick! I'll take that trade. Wow. Ah, let's go.
Lord, couldn't you just let me choose?
Yeah, that's true too. We didn't have to do all that, Tilda. You would have been a valuable ally, but you know, you forced a hand. Whatever. I actually enjoyed that fight. I don't think we're gonna have another boss fight, right? I mean, we just fought Eric and then Tilda. Pretty sure that was it. Damn. She's actually dead. No last words or anything. Okay. We did it!
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
Really, Silence? Really?
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields.
Really? I'm not surprised, actually.
Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Seriously.
Calm down, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play.
Well,
That
too
you
bad
would
because we're playing
interfere
it
and
now,
attempt
aren't
to
we?
save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything?
If we rejected her, Silence, I don't think
Stay.
we're gonna join you either.
Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
I don't think she would, Silence.
Goodbye, Silence.
She didn't board the shuttle before.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Interesting.
Aloy. You did it.
Is this how they're gonna write off Silent's character? No, he's having second thoughts.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Oh man.
You're staying.
For a time.
This tears me up right now.
You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Yeah, no, this tears me up, considering what happened to Lance.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
About that, it's really not. Halo's looking around like, are we gonna tell him or what? And there we go.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. Courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Wow. And there we go. Oh, and we get to fly around for the credits. That's neat. It's finally over though. That's it only took me over a year to complete this game, but I'm glad to finally check this off. However, I mean, after seeing these credits right now, I almost feel like I'd want to just jump into the DLC, but that'll probably have to just wait for another time. I don't think I'm ready to go through a whole new map and do all that. Especially with Armored Core right around the corner. And that's just like setting another project. So I'll hold off on that for now, and maybe when I have the space. I still want to play Final Fantasy 16, by the way. And get through Wolong. So now that I have like this solo game over with, I think the next thing I'm gonna do is just really hammer home on Wolong. No, but I really enjoyed this game though. Definitely enjoyed it more than the first one. There was just a lot more you can do. The game looks amazing. There was definitely always something to do. At least that's what I felt like. I felt like I was kind of just every area I was going to, there was just a checklist that I was building up, and yeah, I'm just glad that I was able to mark it all off. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed this one. I still would say, obviously, that God of War, in regards to the year it came out, 2022, that God of War and Elden Ring were better than this. Which is crazy because if this game had came out in most, like probably like some of the other years where they didn't have giants like Elden Ring, Zelda, or God of War, this probably could have won the Game of the Year. It probably would have had a shot, but not only did it come out a week before Elden Ring, and Elden Ring completely overshadowed it, but then God of War ended up coming out later that year. So by the time like people were done playing Elden Ring, people were looking forward to God of War, and they kind of forgot about this game. Which again is kind of a shame because look at this. This game looks amazing. And it plays good. I like the combat. But I still wouldn't say it's my favorite. I already spoke about this a little earlier. Something I do find a bit funny about this, the combat though, is how it resembles a lot of Monster Hunter. Oh, that was a hiccup right there. Like a lot of the moves that you can do, like the power shots and whatnot, and some of the things you can do if you bow is taken directly from Monster Hunter because Aloy was in Iceborne. But if they can really hone in on the melee combat a little bit more, if they were able to expand it to a point where using a spear is actually like a bit fun, then if they just continue that like a lot more in the next game, then I think it's looking pretty solid. What's also good about this game too is that the performance was actually pretty good. Besides that hiccup we just saw, the Thunderjaw making a quick turn like out of nowhere, like just popping its head to the side or whatever the hell that was. Yeah, maybe some popping textures here and there, but at least for me, it hasn't like dropped frames like crazy like it would in Star Wars. And again, like the graphics look great. If I had to give a score in the game, well, I guess I would give it an 8. I guess an 8? I don't know, my scoring can be a little bit weird sometimes. because the way that I'm having it in my head is like, okay, if this game's an 8 and Elden Ring's a 10, then it's like God of War Ragnarok was like a 9.5 or something like that. Not that my scoring would be definitive by any means, by the way. Someone can easily just be like, all right, this game was a 10. For me, I would probably give it an 8, and that's just the honeymoon phase, I guess, that I'm having right now after finally completing it, and and going through the credits right now, and looking at the journey we've had. We're literally going through like everywhere right now, and seeing all the different environments and the journey we had. Maybe it'll change. Because I remember when I first finished God of War Ragnarok, I was like, man, this game's a 10. I think this may actually be Elden Ring. I was definitely on board with that. And I was okay if that was going to happen. But then after I gave it some thought, especially with how the ending is, in my opinion, for God of War Ragnarok, it was amazing all throughout. But I felt like they should have extended the ending of that game a little bit more. I think that's like a general consensus on that they may have they may have rushed the ending a little bit. It was still fantastic, but even like after the honeymoon phase, I brought that down from like a 10 to 9 or 9.5. But even then, like right now, I think I would stick with an 8 in this game, even after my honeymoon phase is over and after I give it some thought, because again, performed well, it looks great. I've had fun. I've had like a lot of fun, even though the combat is pretty. How do I say it? It has like a decent gameplay loop. But obviously I wouldn't say it matches up to God of War or Elden Ring in terms of like what you can do. But I mean, like in this last mission, I was mixing up with the weapons and everything. If you play like that, if you play to have fun and try to play with style, then you can see how much fun you can have in the game. Instead of just using a bow and arrow the entire time, like switching up your weapons, switching up to the different classes, using their specials and whatnot, switching up the specials midway, and then changing up your ultimates from like the radial blast to the overshield and all that stuff. Using traps, which is the one thing I didn't really use, but it's okay. Now, one thing I am curious about is how exactly do we plan on defeating Nemesis, though? Now that like we're done kind of reviewing, now I just want to think about the future. I mean, first of all, are we going to be in the same setting? Are we just going to take Gaia to another location? Are we going to go back to the first area and kind of connect the two maps? And like explore another, like a third area along with like these two, because I mean we're gonna be bringing all the clans together. I feel like we have to bring everyone together to fight Nemesis. And what's gonna be interesting is that I don't think, obviously this is something that happened after Elizabeth's death, so she doesn't have a plan for this. She didn't have any words or anything regarding this. Aloy, there's a Stormbird in the Dread Ring. You get the hell out of here, please. Can you imagine they just interrupt the cutscene? I can't move this, by the way, just so you all know. But I was gonna say that I feel like Gaia may be the key to defeating Nemesis one way or another. Somehow, some way. But I don't know. Because the Xenos had a version of Gaia and she wasn't able to help them at all. So I'm really curious how we're supposed to beat that. I don't know, maybe I really think Gaia is gonna have to be our best bet somehow, like we're gonna have to give her an upgrade or something. Somewhere to like shield the Earth. I don't know. Silence will definitely be able to help with that, which, by the way, I don't know how they're gonna handle his character moving forward. If they're gonna replace him, or if they're just gonna write him off, saying like, you know what, he changed his mind. I know he changed his mind trying to go from going to space to wanting to help us, but then like, now all of a sudden, now the Nemesis is closed, he said F this, I'm out. If all of a sudden in the beginning of the next game he ends up leaving. But I don't know, that feels like that would be in character for Silence. But now that Lance has sadly passed away, I feel like they are gonna have to put more respect on his character and not just be like, yeah, the last thing that Silence did is leave like a coward. Which again, it would be in his character to look after himself, but this is one of Lance's last characters that he portrayed, so I don't know. And we don't even know if he did any voice lines for him already. I think something that would also help with all this too, in terms of getting answers, is if I played the DLC. Which again, I'm not ready to play the DLC right now. I'm sure I will eventually. I played the Frozen Wilds in the first Horizon game, but that's when I had more time. Like, I did it right after I was done playing the main game of Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, I played the main story and then I immediately went into Frozen Wilds. But this one, I'm gonna have to take a break from this game. Beat this, and now I'm just gonna put it down for a little bit, and maybe eventually I'll come back for the Burning Shores and see what story implications they have moving forward, if any. Because oh, rest in peace, Patrick. Yeah, because Frozen Wilds kind of had story implications with Hephaestus being a big deal, and obviously we're dealing with Hephaestus here in this game. So I wonder if we're gonna have to deal with something like similar in the DLC. But I don't think they're gonna give too much away on what they plan to do next. It's kind of like what they did in the Frozen Wilds. They like vaguely dropped hints. I'm skipping that. There we go, discover Nemesis. Am I getting it? And there we go, I got the platinum. Let's go.
Maybe one day, I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was.
And I get to interact with this.
Elizabeth had a dream for this world. I guess a lot didn't go as planned.
Yeah, I would definitely say that, Aloy.
There are still dangers ahead. Maybe the biggest yet.
I'll talk to
After
some of the
what
characters and
I
then I'll be done.
accomplished, I have hope.
Oh, and this is the other thing too.
We'll fight for Elizabeth's
we
dream.
have a clone slash sister with us, so who is also pretty much like two Elizabeths and the Silence. Oh, everyone's gone.
Delano must have left this for me on the way back east. I wish she could have stayed. But I know Meridian and the Lodge need her.
Yeah, we never went back to Meridian.
Now I know where metal flowers come from. Last-ditch effort to stop the Feral Plague. The leader must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse. Is this a piece from the bulwark? Catalo must have brought this with him as a trophy. I may have fired the cannon, but he really put Dakota in his place.
We, because in the beginning of the game, we just, like, kind of rejected the Sun King. Left, and then we never heard from any of those people again. Who the? Is that Alva?
One of Studius Fuadis's many scrolls. It was a pain getting him to Barren Light. Still, he didn't deserve to be run down by Regala's riders.
Yeah, I figured. New Game Plus. Damn. Give us a good amount of things right now. I like it. I think that's about it. Silence?
Did you need something?
I'll talk to you afterwards, just for the respect. I'm gonna leave it off with you. Plus, Beta was here first, so. What's up, Beta?
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere.
Doesn't,
We may not have Hephaestus, but I'm sure we can come up with something. I paid Thrall's grave a visit earlier. Back at Gemini, he tried so hard to
I'm
protect
surprised it
me.
doesn't go into like a dialogue wheel.
He was my first friend. I still can't believe he's gone. Me too.
That's it? Okay. Last thing we hear from Beta. Oh, wait.
So,
There you go.
Nemesis.
Okay.
I had a lot of theories on what destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius, but he twisted amalgamation of uploaded Zenith brain scans was
Yeah, that's crazy.
definitely not one of them.
And
Which
now it's headed for Earth.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because Tilda was talking a lot about how the Zeniths loved going into virtual reality, so I guess that's going down that path. That's kind of where they ended up leading themselves towards.
Be careful out there, Aloy. When the Zeniths forced me to work on merging Hephaestus, it was... well,
Oh.
it was really pissed off. Capturing it again, it's not gonna be easy.
We'll find
Okay.
out.
So that's where we're going in the next game?
It's good to be back, Aloy. It's good to be back.
Okay, yep. Repeated dialogue. That tells me everything I need to know.
So, you return.
Hello.
I'm surprised you're staying in the base. Thought you'd slink away to one of your workshops.
The capabilities
He may.
of this facility are adequate for now.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess. So you finally got what you always wanted.
Yes. All the knowledge of the Apollo database at our fingertips. At long last. Once Gaia removes the last traces of Zenith code from it, that is. We're entering
okay.
a brave new world, Aloy. You're the
Wow,
best
yeah,
ready
there's definitely a lot of places we can go to in the next game. We have to get Hephaestus back. We're gonna be unlocking Apollo and learn all of human history.
Hephaestus will undoubtedly design new and deadlier machines now that it's returned to the
That
Cauldron
too.
Network.
We still need it to permanently fix the biosphere.
Perhaps there's another way. Courtesy of Apollo. Time will tell.
Got anything else for me? I'm hoping in this game, because what I wanted in this game, in terms of like machine fighting, I just want a dragon. Just give me a machine dragon. Stormbirds are close enough that, and they're super cool, but like I want like a machine dragon. Though they did give me my favorite dinosaur, which is the Spinosaurus.
Found anything we can use against Nemesis?
I picked up a thread that may lead to a greater tapestry, but it will require more research. I will share my findings in due time.
Sorry to bother you.
I have work to do, Aloy.
And that's the repeated dialogue.
I have work to do,
yep.
Aloy.
Alright. No one else is here.
A warhorn. To summon an army of rebels and machines. The GAIA threw everything she had at the Grove. Even in our duel, she was ruthless. But she was true to her word in the end. And at least she died on her own terms.
She went out like a boss. Let me pick up everything from my stash. Okay. Wait. There's one more person I forgot to talk to, which is GAIA. I wonder if that means everyone else is gone, or are they just at the other settlements now?
Everything okay, GAIA?
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
Let me set the mood. It's depressing. Do I want to do this one? Or up here? Let me try this. No, this isn't what I was looking for. I think it was... I don't remember. I think it's this one. But I'm pretty sure this is in the jungle. Where a Yautja probably would be. Oh, no. This is where we fought the... Where one of the Slaughter Spine? Yeah.
Are we gonna be able to fix the biosphere? With Hephaestus back out in the wild?
With its escape to the global Cauldron network, Hephaestus has resumed its operations and increased its security protocols. I am already formulating options to recontain it. Additionally, I will utilize the capabilities of my remaining subordinate functions and make every effort to stave off collapse of the biosphere. I am certain it will gain us some time.
Sounds good.
We definitely have a lot of work to do.
Reinitialization in progress. I will inform you when it is complete.
That's is that the repeat?
Reinitialization in progress. I will inform you when it is complete.
Bye, GAIA. It's been real. Alright. Last thing to do on the checklist. I'm not going to be going to every settlement and seeing if people are there. If anything, I'll see if they're there if I ever come back to this game for the DLC.
Thought those looked like snow clouds.
Something I want to do real quick. I want to set the tone, you know? If we're gonna end it off, I don't want it to be nighttime like this. Come on. Come on now. I'm also sure there's gonna be some like after credit quests, but it's okay. We don't have to. Probably not gonna be too worried on those. Which, actually, you know what? I think there may be, but I actually, I would actually doubt it.
We did it, Varl. We stopped the Zeniths. We saved life on Earth. Well, for now, at least. There's another threat coming. I don't know how we're gonna beat it. But we'll face it together. All of us. Rest easy, my friend. I'll visit again when I can.
Wow. Yeah, I think just zooming in here, it would show quests. It's just like we've done everything we can already, so that's why I actually went back on my general thought of there being after credit quests, because I'm pretty sure there isn't now, because we already fixed everyone's damn problems. Well, I guess with that, I'll just end it here. We'll go ahead and save for the last time. Oh, I'm actually gonna do new save. Hold up. There you go. I was gonna save over my save before I started the last quest, but nah, I may want to actually do that last fight again. I had a lot of fun with that, or at least I want the option to do it, even though I'm probably never gonna do it. I'm weird like that, alright? Well, I feel like there's a weight off my shoulders. And I've already gotten my thought outs and everything, so it always feels weird to finish a game, even though this is the first and final one that people are going to be kind of aware of, because I kind of want to post this. At least like post this celebration. Which this is exactly what it feels like. Not only just a burden off my shoulders for finally beating this game, but it's also a celebration for the same reason. And also getting the platinum too. That I didn't just like come back just to rush it or anything. I came back and took my time and got the full experience of the base game. So that whenever I'm ready to jump back into this, I'll be able to go through Burning Shores. Which I don't know how long I'm gonna want to wait to end up doing that. I don't know if I want to wait until I don't know if I want to wait long enough to the point where they announce the next game, or whenever I feel like I have the time before that. Like once I've gone through all the other games I want to play, like Armored Core, Final Fantasy 16, and Lies of P, whatever. Maybe Lords of the Fallen. Oh god, there's so many. There's so many coming up. It feels like an apocalypse for me. It's like gamer apocalypse right now. But at least with all those coming up, this one's pretty much done with. Yeah. Well, that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and God, this is actually really loud. Music's great though, but yeah, thank you again for tuning in, and I hope we're all celebrating for this right now. I want to play Wolong next, but I may dabble in some other streams moving forward, so stay tuned. Take it easy, everyone.